Hello everyone and welcome to the Wolfszeit channel. Today with a very special topic, always special. The current state of the game. I'm making these videos for a long time now. For really a long time now. But I'm really getting sick of all the negativity surrounding this game. I really love doing these videos. And thanks to everyone who's leaving positive comments about the channel, about the game, about everything. Thank you. But I can also understand a few negative comments because some comments are completely right. But there will always be the people that are saying, oh, the game is dying, oh, whatever, Henrik is whatever, blah, 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 blah. It's always the same. And I get a few negative comments and stuff. Best example is this video where I was talking about the new patch and 40% love the new patch, 20% are okay with the patch. Just 10% don't like the patch and like 33% are like don't care. And it is exactly like Henrik often said. There are people that are enjoying the game, that are enjoying the content, that are logging in and just having fun. And there's so much stuff you can do in this game. There's literally everything for every playstyle. The negativity from some players are coming from the late game PvP or the territorial control PvP because this is the most problematic content in this game. It's also for a lot of people the most enjoyable content because territorial control brings conflict, it brings PvP, it brings fights, it brings something to the table. But it's often problematic because some guilds really blocking, for example, the content in dungeons, for some dungeons. Not all dungeons, but some dungeons. Then smaller groups didn't have a chance to go in there. Now with the caravan camps, it changed a little bit. But on the other hand, I must also say it's a sandbox game. When there are 30 people saying, hey, this is now our, I don't know, whatever Molva spot, then it's their Molva spot. You can go there with 50 people and say it's your Molva spot, and then you can try to compete for it. And then maybe it's your Molva spot. But until then, it's their Molva spot, because it's a sandbox game. And in nearly every sandbox game, you can group up and you can do stuff together. But on the other hand, there are people that are saying, oh, some guilds are blocking content. And there was a sad comment from a small group that just wanted to make a bigger dungeon just once. And they tried it for months, and they tried it for a weekend, then 2 weeks later, then 1 week later. And every time they're getting zerged by 30 people. I can totally understand that this is not fun. This is why I've said we need multiple exits and multiple entrances with every dungeon. That even smaller groups can go in there, can have fun, can enjoy the content, and maybe can also get out. Or maybe having a chance to fight the zerg, or to get away, or I don't know. It would give the people more motivation to go into dungeons, to do something. Because when I know I'm getting zerged for 90% of times, why should I go there? Am I stupid? And I can totally understand that point too. But either way, we need a solution here. When you look at the player numbers, of course, these are not the real numbers. These are not the real numbers. And people always saying the game is dying because it has 200 players. This is false. There are 5,000 to 12,000 paid accounts, so shut the fuck up. I know that the player numbers could be higher. The player numbers should be higher, in my opinion, because it makes more fun when more players are in the game. But we just need to have patience. The game has a lot of content to offer, and more will come, and they will work on it. And now recently, this will come in the next video, Starbolt is working together with AMD for getting high-end AI technology, and Starbolt will use that for shorter testing periods of patches, for faster development, and for far cooler features for this game. And I think this is great. And you know that they are working all the time on that. We just need to have patience. In the meantime, we can just all enjoy the content that is there. It's awesome. It makes fun. It's nice. Sometimes it gives you headaches. Sometimes. But it's all in all, it's a fun game. It's an awesome game. And then people rate it with mostly negative. But why? Mostly because of the subscription and that people didn't know it had a subscription. It's literally over the buy button. It is marked in red over Steam. Over the buy button. I don't get it. And in-game, it's in the box before you log in. Over the box when you log in. I know Starbolt is listening to feedback, but Starbolt is not listening to I don't know, stupid assholes that are just writing stupid shit without essence, without any facts, without any knowing of stuff, and they're just complaining about shit. And yeah, I'm also sick of it. I read that and I'm thinking to myself, I don't give a shit. Over all these years, I had so many awesome comments where people say, oh, this mechanic would be nice. Oh, we could change maybe this a little bit. And when we adjust that, then more players have more fun with this way, and more players with the playstyle that have more fun that way, and everyone is having more fun and stuff like that. This is good critique. This is stuff Star Wars can work with. I mean, there are of course a lot of people out there who are just waiting for some features. I have a friend of mine, he plays currently other stuff, but he says a dual wielding in such a game would be so good. There are also people waiting for the gambling in this game and many other features that will come. The good thing, there's already so much stuff in there you can do. From taming to trading to crafting to PvP to outposts to sieging. Okay, sieging maybe not so hard because there needs some adjustments needs to be made to sieging. I'm very sorry to say it here. I don't know what your opinion on sieging or on territory control warfare is, but I think a keep siege every few weeks or every month should be the thing. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but it's like this brings a lot of engagement to the game. It just makes fun. Fighting makes fun. Engaging in small scale makes fun. Large scale fights are also fun. Dungeon runs make a lot of fun. Just get a few friends, go into the next dungeon and have fun, man. Have fun. And when you're getting zerg, then also comment here down in the video or comment on the voting that I made about the dungeon entrances when you also want more dungeon entrances and exits, because here's the voting. And yeah, a lot of people are for that, which is just great in my opinion, because it will improve the dungeon content a lot. So another very big thing that nearly everyone talks about in Mortal is the reputation change. A lot of people complaining now that when they kill someone in PvP, that they're getting a very harsh penalty for that. And I can totally understand that. But Starvolt, you have to understand, and all the other players also have to understand, when you're going into a fight with 5 people and you getting attacked by a group of 10 people and you are defending yourself, you may be also hitting someone who's blue in the other group. So you're getting tagged as a murderer while you're just defending yourself and your group. And this is the problem why people complaining about this change. It's not the only thing, but this is the thing. So you're getting the penalty of a murder without actively murdering someone because you were attacked as a group. And this is where a lot of these negative comments from Steam comes from, or from YouTube and many other stuff, because mechanics like these are not good for a player. A player will hate these mechanics every time because it just feels unfair. So when you're getting a penalty when you're just murdering someone when guards are nearby, makes sense. Then okay. But I guess Starvolt forgot the use case when group PvP versus group PvP is happening. And this is where the point where I'm saying I could be completely wrong here, but I'm not. I'm completely right here. And I think this needs to be changed. Another big concern from a lot of veteran players, for myself included, I'm not sure what I should think about that. But for me, it's like Mortal is a harsh world. Mortal is a harsh game. Mortal is a PvP game. And when you're leaving the town, you should not feel gear fear. When you feel gear fear, then it's not the game for you. So some veterans saying that the murder penalty or the penalty with the reputation is too hard. Of course, there will always be a lot of new players that are saying it's too low because they're getting ganked or griefed on the graveyard. This is another problem. So you have to understand why mechanics in this game are there. But we all, as players, we have a voice. And we can all collect that together. And we can show that Starvolt. And maybe they also want to change that. Maybe they need to look into stuff if they can change stuff. If they want to change stuff. If that is the gameplay they want. And maybe when it fits and they also want to implement that and we as a community want stuff, maybe it will be awesome. I mean, yeah, it's just an idea, but these are my current thoughts of the game. There are, of course, many more. I could maybe I should start a podcast and just talking about that with Henrik for like 5 hours. But yeah, I don't know. I love the game. I will still play the game and I will still be here because I love the game and I love the content that is in the game. And I also hope you stick around. So please, if you like and subscribe if you're interested in the content, would be so nice. So yeah, special thanks to all of these supporters, of course. Carmel, Locario, Mr. Minerva, Dem Tired, Ronus, Partenax, Columbullock, and all the others, of course. And never forget to play hard, vote hard. I mean party hard, big party hard. And see you all next time. Goodbye.